Here we go. Frederick Sjöden, BMW F22. And they're off. Let's see how much pressure Kabaragin will put on him. Nice initiation by Sjöden. Kabaragin right on him. Will he be able to keep this together? Oh, losing a little bit of ground there. Sjöden, very, very calm and collected. Oh, and that's not as calm and collected as it started off as. Sjöden giving up after that third outside zone. Damage? There's any damage. I don't see the impact. So all to play for here on the second run. Kabaragin in the lead. Sjöden in the follow. Kabaragin shooting extremely wide, keeping it together. Nice into outside zone 2. Grabs the clip. Makes it to outside zone 3. Very calm and collected run by Kabaragin. Misses outside zone 4. Very low angle going into the last corner. But really not a bad lead run by Kabaragin. Sjöden failing to really put the pressure on. Not a great chase run by Sjöden. And there you have the decision. Ryan, Christian Valdez. I'll go with Sergei Kabaragin. A judged lap, so no more practice because both have tried out the wet conditions. Jędrzejczyk usually doing this little flick, and there he goes again. Just a tiny little flick, staying wide. Feeling it outside. Oh, here we go. Kabaragin is off on the first side zone. Very nice lead lap by Jędrzejczyk, using all of the course. And Kabaragin, very, very aggressive, but shaky. Jędrzejczyk, man, in the wet. And Kabaragin touching the wall. What a lead lap in the wet. And this guy, you know, it's wild that you look at the age of drivers in Europe compared to the age of drivers. And there we go, thumbs up. Both drivers. And they're off. Bit of a later initiation by Jędrzejczyk. Kabaragin. A lot of speed in Kabaragin's car. One of the better laps I've seen Kabaragin do. And Piotrek is going to keep it together. Kabaragin, look at this follow run by Piotrek. Oh, is it a straight run by Piotrek? Either that or a very low angle transition. Man, this is lead for lead, Piotrek got it. Chase for chase. Yeah, Piotrek got it too. There we go. And Piotrek moves on. Vasilevskis qualifying in 8th position. Kristaps Glus qualifying in 9th. And they're off. Vasilevskis leading. Kristaps following. The Cade from HGK following Vasilevskis, the Lithuanian champion. Look at this pressure. Great job by Kristaps. Is he going to be able to keep this together? Wait and patience for the transition. Nice transition by Kristaps behind Vasilevskis. Vasilevskis three wheels off. Kristaps nice and calm and collected behind him. Patience is key, and yep, straighten up behind a driver that's zeroing up. Very nice, calm and collected chase run by Kristaps behind a driver that is having some issues. This car has the engine pushed back behind the firewall, through the firewall. A supercharged 1,000 horsepower version of his FD car. Vasilevskis now with the pressure. Will Kristaps make a mistake pushing this to one more time? A little bit of a bobble there by Kristaps. Vasilevskis putting on the pressure. A little bit of shimmy shaking by Vasilevskis. Losing a little bit of ground. And I definitely don't think there's going to be enough to come back from that error on his first run. Kristaps can finish this up. Looks like he's gotten through to the top 8. Now, of course, we're going to wait for the judges' decisions. They're going to pull up Crowd applauding their local hero. And the rain is coming down. Oh, nice little fireballs out of the fender there. And we get the word from Ryan Lontaine. Kristaps moves on. Rain is still coming down, has not let up. The crowd that is here is staying true. All tucked in underneath that awning at the top of the grandstands. And they're off. Chelsea Denofa leading. Sergei Zak following from Belarus. Nice initiation by Denofa. Catching that outside zone. Oh, and Sergei straightening up. Denofa, nice transition. Catches that inside clip. Feeding wide to that rumble strip. Perfect job by Chelsea on that outside zone. Gapping the Belarusian champion. Putting together a very nice, and Sergei having more issues again. So now it's all in Chelsea's hands. Can he follow? They're off. Here we go. Sergei in the front, Chelsea in the rear. Sergei with a very late initiation. Strange line there, almost running away from Chelsea, but Chelsea staying with him. Very nice, calm and collected transition behind Sergei. Chelsea putting on pressure. Well, the driver in the front is quite shaky, but can Sergei keep this together? A lot of angle, almost looking like he's trying to throw off Chelsea, but a little bit of a straighten. You know, these half dry, half wet conditions on the track where there's puddles, and it's definitely very challenging, and Sergei not doing a bad job, but Chelsea definitely doing it much better. And there we go. Chelsea Nova gets the win. Pablo right on his bumper. Giannis with a nice initiation. Quick angle. Pablo Charlo tucking his nose in. Is he going to give him room to transition? Perfect, nice. Losing a little bit of ground on that transition. Giannis now. Oh, lots of angle. Getting a little bit too loose on the transition. Pablo is going to be able to keep it together behind Giannis. Very low angle by Pablo behind, but understandable with Giannis' error. Rumble strip and going one wheel off definitely threw Giannis' transition off. But you know, I wonder if Giannis' headlights are actually hooked up to his throttle. Watch when he lifts. It looks like the headlights actually turn off. Here we go. Pablo in the front. Giannis in the rear. Okay, not a very quick angle by Pablo, but nice filling of that outer zone. Good transition with a little bit of a hiccup though. And now Giannis really trying to put on the pressure now. Pablo staying on track. Great chase for the conditions by Giannis. Giannis known as the tandem assassin in Latvia. Oh, here we go. That is what Giannis needed. I don't know if there was contact. I didn't see contact from my angle, and I don't think there was, but you know, let's see if the judges. Pablo Charlo in the Opel GT / Saturn Sky in the States. Giannis Eglita in the E46 V8 twin turbo. You see the turbos kind of popping out of the hood almost right there. Trella gets the win. Stolarski from Poland. Inglas Jakobsen from Latvia. Inglas in that green 6 Series. Here we go. Very lazy initiation by Inglas. Lots of angle. Whoa, boy. Whoa, man. Could have got hairy really quickly, but Bartek avoids the accident. And they'll most likely make their way back up to the start line. Obviously, that's a 0 for Jakobsen. Also is a phenomenal driver. Here we go. He has it in the lead. Decent advantage. Very large advantage going into the second run. Nice initiation by Bartek. Can he keep it together? Needs to put down a solid run. Oh, look at Ingemas trying to get aggressive. And Bartek, a little bit shallow. But Ingemas having some pretty major issues there, going off track again. If Bartek can just keep it together for this run, he will advance to the top 8. And it looks like he does so. Europe, and they bring 3 cars. So they bring the R34 of Piotr Więcek, the S15 of David Karkošik, and then this backup car that is a very capable 700 horsepower wise-fabbed sequential transmission S14. So here we go. Sirius in the lead, Karkošik in the chase. Nice initiation in the wet by Sirius. At rate to angles, not often seen in the wet like this. A little bit shallow on that outside zone. Fills the second outside zone. Karkošik struggling. Now putting on the pressure. Well, very good lead run despite the conditions. And Karkošik actually putting on quite good pressure. Not a bad battle in the wet, all things considered. And they're off. Karkošik in the lead now. Karkošik, nice little flick. You see that? Very nice. Staying wide on that line. Filling the zone quite nicely. Look at Sirius. Oh, a little bit of a bobble by Karkošik. Sirius putting in, coming inside. Going all the way wide by Karkošik. Very nice transition with these conditions. Sirius losing a little bit of distance, and now Karkošik, nice, calm and collected. Is he going to go wider than Sirius did? He is. So this is interesting. You know, this could go one more time. One more time by one judge. Ryan Lantain. Oh, Krister says Karkošik. Interesting. They're going one more time. Split decision by all 3 judges. One more time we go. So that's copy that. Thank you very much. So Ryan Lantain reminding us that this is a hot lap. This is a judge lap. See this in the lead. Karkošik following. Nice. Not too wide by Sirius, but definitely catching the clip. Very nice chase by Karkošik. Sirius going a little bit off track, and Karkošik just following him, mirroring him every single step of the way. Look at this, man. Karkošik in the wet. Nice, calm and collected chase run. Sirius not as wide as he needs to be. Oh, man. Correction by Karkošik, but quick little feint by Karkošik. Very nice on that outside zone by Karkošik. Sirius not doing a bad job of falling here. Lots of angle by Karkošik. Are they going to be able to keep this together? Oh, a bit of a bobble there by Karkošik, but Sirius losing a little bit of ground now, putting on the pressure. Sirius trying to dive in. Karkošik much wider than Sirius was. Ryan Lantain, Krister Halvorsen, and Valdis. Valdis from Latvia, Krister Halvorsen from Norway. And Ryan Lantain, the Formula D judge. Okay, Ryan goes towards Karkošik. There we go. Second vote for Karkošik. And third vote goes for one more time from Valdis. So this is the event held by HGK to commemorate their 10 years of business. HGK is a famed shop that builds drift cars and race cars, and it's actually located at this circuit, at the Bikaniki circuit here in the center of Riga. It's you can't really see from any of the camera angles, but it's actually, there's an apartment complex is right next to the racetrack. So Matt Powers failing to initiate alongside Barkowski, but he's now catching up. Barkowski not as wild and crazy on that second outside zone as we've seen him. A little bit more collected on outside zone 3, and Powers having some issues in outside zone 3. Barkowski very calm and collected around that last corner. Not as wide as we'd like to see him, but getting around it. Powers is definitely going to have. See the rain coming down. One hiding. There you go. You have the apartment complexes I was talking about in the background there. Pikaniki Circuit, located right in the middle of Riga. Quite a cool location. That's actually Janis Blus, one of the organizers, and also Christop's brother, pushing that car on track. Big old intercooler at the front of that 350Z. You know, it's awesome that these guys from Borkowski versus Powers. I misspoke. Powers is leading. No, and I'm wrong again. This is the second lap of that battle. If we remember, Powers actually had a mechanical issue on the first lap. Oh, and Powers has stage left. So this is flagger looking. Thumbs up from both drivers, and they're off. Ryan Turk leading. Edmund Erglis in the chase. Wow, interesting line by Edmund there. Starts wider and just trying to tuck in. Okay, that I think paid off for Edmund, but very decent lead lap. Oh, very decent lead lap by Turk. Working the wheel there. Trying to get this car in the right places. Good lead lap by Turk and very shaky, not put together chase lap by Edmund, and that's BMW D10 M5 powered Impreza. Going all the way to the outside of the track. Is everybody seeing smoke? No. Very unsettled going to the second outside zone. Is Edmund going to be able to keep it on track? Yep, takes a shallower line. Turk following him very nicely. Very nice transition behind Edmund by Turk. Edmund going one wheel off. Turk just staying nice and composed. Definitely on a shallower line, but Edmund kind of all over the place, so it's understandable where Turk giving him a little bit of space. Can't see this going any other way, but as expected, Ryan Turk gets the win. There you go, they're off. Blus right up on him. Viatek, amazing lead run. Blus right up on him. Oh, and a straight by Blus. Huge mistake by Blus. Viatek doing what he has to do in the lead. Look at this lead run, man. It's wet out there, and it's like Viatek doesn't even. Someone should probably tell Viatek that it's wet. This is incredible, man. Blus again having a second straighten. So unfortunate. A machine, like very precise, and it seems to be rubbing off on Viatek, where you don't see him making that many mistakes anymore. And Blus now in the lead. He has to pull something out of his pocket because everything to play for on this one round. Oh, very early initiation. Interesting. Going really wide on that outside zone. Very nice lead right by Blus. Not going all the way wide to that third outside zone though. And oh man. Incredible car control by Viatek. A little thumbs up to each other. Vincent, and you can tell that Blues is not the happiest camper, but giving his colleague a thumbs up for Vincent on a mission. Blues, and the judge's verdict goes towards what we expected. Very nice sportsmanship by Vincent, and congratulating Blues. Chelsea is typically used to having the e-brake kind of in like a stock position, and the e-brake's on the other side of the shifter here, so there's a lot of new things as far as seating position and setup goes, and it's amazing that he's adapting so quickly. And this car for Trella has been a bit of a handful. Now, he's kind of gotten into his own in the past year, but the first couple of years of this Opel GT, known as the Saturn Sky in the States, he struggled, trying to find the right setup. It's a very short wheelbase, very quick car. Trella jumping on the inside, putting on the pressure. Chelsea with a very good first couple clips. He's going to go all the way out to the outside of the course. Chelsea almost using the whole course. Look at Trella tucking into his shadow. Little tiny Opel GT pressuring Denofa. Great job by Trella and great job by Chelsea. This is going to be good. Let's see if Chelsea. And off. Nice right angle by Trella. Chelsea right on him. Here we go. Can he feed all the way out to the outside of the track? No. Trella very shallow there. And Chelsea right up on him. Look at this. Pressuring him. Chelsea. Great job, Chelsea. And you look at the lead run. That's what we talked about coming back down to. Lead run versus lead run. After zeroing out on, well, let's not, count our chickens. Let's, Chelsea. There we go. So again, after zeroing out on the first lead lap because of a thrown supercharger belt, and then against each other many times, it's a 2JZ under the hood of that yellow S14, driven by David Karkoshik, and a LS Turbo under the hood of that S14, driven by Bartosz Stolarski. Bartosz Stolarski is the owner and operator of Toma Racing, and they're off. This is a judge lap. They've both driven in the wet. Let's see if Karkoshik does that little flick he's been doing. Oh, yep, little quick flick. So subtle but quick. Look at Karkoshik's lead lap, man. And Bartosz Stolarski transitions before Karkoshik, making sure that he puts on the pressure. Stolarski, the professor, going a little bit too wide and losing ground. I don't know, he was off camera. I don't really know if he made more of a bobble than losing ground there, but man, this is quite the battle. So from our vantage point, it was hard to tell if Karkoshik nice initiation by Stolarski. A little bit later than what Karkoshik did, but big angle, very fast going through the first two sections. But Karkoshik staying with him. This is a battle. Can he stay on course? Oh, very similar mistake to what Karkoshik did. But Karkoshik handling it better than Bartek did. Is... Well, I think that puts the nail in the coffin. David Karkoshik gets the win. There we go. Barkowski's title screen on this unfortunately showed RUS, but he is from Poland. Barkowski in the 2JZ car, S13, being chased down by Ryan Turek. Ryan Turek initiating right into Barkowski. Very nice. Barkowski super crazy wide. Woohoo! Yeah, that got a little crazy. Oh, man. A lot of car there to damage, but no, Turek did a phenomenal job of saving that. And there we go. Country fixed on Barkowski, Poland. Now we have the lead of Ryan Turek. So Barkowski sponsored by Deta Gas, Politium Motor Oils, and Chemnat. Interesting initiation by Barkowski, trying to tuck right into him. And Turek, great lead run so far. Barkowski, nice follow. This is a cool camera angle right here. Nice transition there by both drivers. Barkowski trying to put on the pressure to get Turek to screw up, but Turek's not having any of it. Very nice by Turek. Very nice by Barkowski as well. Great, verdict from the judges. There we go, Ryan Turek. So Ryan Turek will battle Dawid Karkošik, and Więcek will battle Denofa. 2 Polish people versus 2 Americans. It's a good one. Very nice by Więcek, our top qualifier, being chased down by Chelsea Denofa. Chelsea having won the first round of Formula D this year in Long Beach. Amazingly capable driver. And they're off. And I'm going to actually stand up and watch this rather than looking at the screen. Speed coming into the outside zone 1 by Więcek. Transitioning into his outside zone 2. In the wet, oh man, Chelsea. And then Więcek straightens though. I wonder how much that looked. From my vantage point, it looked like Więcek went straight for a little bit, but let me double check on the replay. All right, thumbs up. Boom, and they're off. All right, I'm gonna watch this one live, standing up and looking over the corner here. Denofa getting crazy into the first outside zone. Much later transition than what Więcek did, so he's carrying a lot more speed. Oh, he's shallow on that outside zone there. And Więcek mirroring him every step of the way. Great timing on that transition by Więcek. Karkošik. Denofa into that inside area. Oh man, look at Więcek, man. Incredible, man. Great timing, great patience. And there we go. Więcek gets the win. Denofa, amazing job. And he's into the finals. So Więcek takes the first spot of the final. Denofa will, here they do a third place battle. So Denofa will have the opportunity to fight for third place. A little bit different cars, the powertrain. Probably feeling different. Turek in that kit car, E46, and they're off. This initiation staying really wide by Turek. Great job here. Is he going to feed all the way wide? Oh, a little bit shallow on that outside clip. Nice transition. Turek, nice job on that outside zone. That takes so much commitment in this weather condition. Slowing down a lot and letting Karkošik tuck in. Turek really making sure that he's getting the outside clips. And look at this, Karkošik just crawling behind him, staying in his shadows. Great job by both drivers. So the only play we go. Karkošik in the lead. He's going to do that little quick flick that tiny little one, but staying quick. Fills that outside zone. Look at Turek, man, in his shadows. He's got to step it up, though. He's got to close this gap to make the difference. And Karkošik, just like Turek did, fills that outside zone really well. Karkošik, had a little bit of a bobble going into that zone. Man, this is, when you look at lead for lead, Ay, man. What a shame. Yep. David Karkoshik gets the win. He's into the finals with his teammate Viencek. Now it will be the third place battle. The third place battle will be between Ryan Turek and Chelsea Denofa. So and there we go. This is a judged run. Turek following Chelsea Denofa, not giving him an inch. Big angle by Chelsea. Big angle by Chelsea on the first outside zone. Big angle by Chelsea on the second outside zone. Is he going to be able to keep this together? Look at this Chelsea, man. Trusting every bit of that chassis that he's just barely driven for 2 days. Huge angle. Is he going to be able to crawl along that wall in this weather? Look at this, man. Amazing lead run by Chelsea. Taps the wall, and great chase run by Turek. Phenomenal driving in these wet conditions. Estonia, watch it from home. Here we go. Ryan Turek leading. Big initiations. Is he going to stay wide like Chelsea did? Not as crazy angle as Chelsea had, but Chelsea having a little bit of a bobble in the chase. Look at the pressure of Chelsea and Turek. Not as crazy of a lead run, but Chelsea, man, really putting on the pressure. And then backing up there. This is going to be tough. Chelsea's lead was definitely more flamboyant. But Turek's chase was definitely more consistent. Chase for chase, lead for lead. It could be argued that Chelsea's chase was not as aggressive as Turek's because of a weaker lead. It's going to be interesting. Two guys from the States just having fun in Latvia, man. That's what it's all about. HGK 10th anniversary, one more time. By Ryan Lantain. Christer Halvorsen from Norway is the second judge. We're waiting for his decision. One more time, and they're going one more time. There we go. No reason to change tires. Hopefully they have fuel. Let's line it back up, boys. Let's do this again. Flamboyant lead. Can he do it again? Can he hang it all out and keep it together? Checkers or wreckers? We're going to get checkers. Boom. Big to angle again. Nice. Big angle transition. Chelsea's getting used to this car. That could be dangerous for Turek. Can he keep this together here? Yeah, man. And look at Turek, man. On it like Sonic. Look at the proximity that Turek maintains throughout the whole course. Man, Chelsea, if he did that in qualification, it would, just incredible driving in these conditions. Turek, nice rate to angle. Turek, is he going to get that flamboyant? Look at this, more angle than he did before. Great first zone. Great job by Turek. Look, he turned it up. A little bit of a correction, but look at Chelsea, man, not giving him an inch. Turek needed to get flamboyant, and he did. And Chelsea stepping it up, man. Look at the touching his front wheel. Touching Turek's front wheel, and Turek did not back off. It's if you look at lead for lead, Turek's, it's a tough one. They could definitely do it again. We're nitpicking because, the level's so high, but at that level, it's almost worth seeing it again, right? Wow! And that aggression is what gets Chelsea a third place. Great job, man. Great job. From where to where, Wednesday night. Flying in midnight. His flight was delayed 12 hours in Frankfurt. He had to essentially just wait around in the European airport and just got into this car. the belt flew off on the first qualifying lap, so he got a 0 on the first qualifying lap. Second qualifying lap, in front of Chelsea, the rain, the monsoon started. He went out there and qualified. This is the final. Two teammates driving cars that look identical, except for the chassis, obviously. Karkoshik is in the S14 following Viencek in that R34 Skyline. They practice together. They drive together. They tour the world together. Now it's coming down to this final. Viencek hanging it out. Karkoshik not giving him an inch. Karkoshik's got to suck up to make this count. Viencek, very nice line there. Karkoshik transitioning before Viencek to make sure he has pressure. Look at that, rubbing the bumper on that transition. Viencek on that wall, riding that wall. Karkoshik less than a meter at times in between those two cars are on the last corner. And third, this is the battle for the first and second position. Here we go. Karkoshik. A little shimmy shake initiation. And Viencek on his door. Viencek not giving him an inch. Perfect timing on that transition. Look at the space and the patience of Viencek behind Karkoshik. Karkoshik, very nice lead. Viencek, is he going to step in and put the pressure on the last corner? Yes. Is he going to push it? Yes. Is he going to keep this together? Phenomenal job by Viencek. Phenomenal job by David Karkoshik. Is that enough to separate a winner? Between 3 and 4. Amazing driving though, in these wet conditions. And this is Karkoshik driving a borrowed car. Well, you know, the team spare car. You can easily see this going one more time. Let's see what the judges come up with. Do you guys have a decision, or is it? Do you guys have a decision? I guess is the question.
Yes, we have a decision.
All right, so they have a decision. I'm going to stay up here and see what they come up with. Some donuts here, and we'll probably have to call Denofa in this area. I didn't hear what you said, but don't name the winner because I am on live stream, so I can whatever you say we can hear. So.
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna do it after the
Hi Ryan, how was your race today?
It was good. I had a lot of fun.
First place is good.
No, I didn't get first place.
Fourth.
Yeah, fourth place is okay. Considering the conditions and not being fully comfortable in the car and making mistakes out there. So I'm happy with the overall.
How do you like riding wet?
The wet I don't like so much, as I don't think much drivers do. The dry is just a lot more fun. There's a lot more speed, smoke. It's just a lot more. A lot better for competition. So the wet is okay, but you know, it definitely slows everything down and you know makes us the drivers all drive very tentatively.
The podium was out of the reach today.
Yeah.
Denofa was better.
Denofa drove better, yes.
And, you looked a little bit cautious in the last run for third place.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I mean, I felt like I was driving cautious the whole time. It's just a matter of not being fully comfortable in a car and the conditions on the track.
You are the only one American which was here before. What did you say to your compatriots? Why come to Riga?
I don't know. I didn't tell any of them to come to Riga.
Didn't invite them?
I didn't tell them anything. Kristaps invited them and under HGK and you know, everybody knows, I think from my videos and stuff, that this place is a phenomenal track and a great place to be and to compete in. So they all came and had a blast.
Do you like our track?
I love this track. I love coming here. It's my third time, and it's always a lot of fun.
We have a new surface in a place where a lot of drivers made the mistakes.
Yeah, the new surface, it was really difficult because the old surface in the wet actually had more traction, and then you come on to the new surface and it was like like ice. So that's what made things a lot more challenging.
Will we see you again in Riga?
I hope so.
Okay, we hope so too. Thank you. Hi Chelsea, how was your drive today?
Oh, it was awesome. We had a great time out here. I'm glad HGK could bring me out and get to shred with everyone here. Some new drivers, a new track, some new conditions. It was awesome. Had a blast.
And at the battle for third place, you got with Ryan Turk, which you know very well.
Yeah, it was super fun. I know that we shred together all the time, driving all sorts of different cars, a Formula D and outside of there. So we just drove everything we could and stayed as close as possible, put on a good show for everyone.
You were closer than with the Polish guys. You were closer with the Turk because you know him?
I think it was just, it's my last run here before I leave, and I don't know the next time I'll be back, so I wanted to put on a good show for everyone. And Turk's a great driver to follow.
So the last one was like the last one.
Exactly. That's how you got to do it.
How do you like here in Riga?
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful here. This track is awesome. I love how it's in the middle of the city and it's in a forest. It's totally awesome.
And, how it compared with the American tracks?
It's a little bit higher speed and a little bit more flowy. A lot of the American tracks kind of are in ovals or things like that, not necessarily road course, so it's nice to drive a nice road course like this.
Do you like a higher speed?
I love the higher speed stuff. I mean, the technical stuff is also really fun, but stuff like this is awesome, where you can go super fast and then go right onto the wall.
Okay, congratulations with the third place.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Hi, how was your race in Riga?
Very good. I'm very happy. Today, second time we are in the final together, so for us it's perfect day.
Do you have any suggestions which one of you was better?
I don't know. We have 5-5 exactly to this time. 5 times he win, 5 times I win. So today's judgment day. Yeah. I hope so. I win, but he's better sometimes.
And what if you win and what if you win?
We'll be happy. We'll definitely will enjoy our evening today.
Anyway.
So
we can meet you at your Coyote Fly later?
I think so. We would like to, definitely. But I don't know where we finish, you know.
Can we say now that Poland is the best drift country in the world?
In our definition, definitely Poland is the best in the world. We invite you to see Polish Championship Drift Masters also, because there is something real which will be also in Riga in 2 weeks. So you have to be there and see this, because it's worth it.
And you will be here.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. And
more Polish good drivers, really.
Better than you?
No possible. He's the champion of last year. No, he's the champion of last year and 2 years ago. So, about the really good drivers. Second position driver will come, and many good drivers.
So congratulations for today's result.
Amerikanci par trešo vietu, bet divus apstākļos gūs piedestālā kā pirmais poļi. HGK 10 gadi jubilejas sacensības driftā. Drifteri no visas pasaules labākie Amerikas un Eiropas braucēji. Chelsea Denofa izcīna trešo vietu. And second and first place, the only thing we are sure about it is that those prizes go to Poland.
Thank you.
Un tā otrā un pirmā vietā divi poļi cīnījās par labākā pasaules driftera godu HGK 10 gadu jubilejas sacīkstēs. Second place, David Karkošs! And the winner is Anton Vieček! Šīdienas HGK 10 gadu jubilejas drifta sacīkšu uzvarētājs. Chelsea Denofa, David Karkošs un Piotr Vieček. 10,000 eiro balvu fonds līdz vislabāko drifta darbā. Balvas komandas pirmajos 10 gados jubilejas drifta sacensības. Amerikāņus un divi poļi uz goda piedestāla, un tagad laiks šampanietī! izcīna uzvaru divu kontinentu drifta cīņās. 10 gadu HGK komandai. Čelsīta Nāpa 3. vietā, Dāvid Karkošik 2. un šīs dienas sacīkšu uzvarētājs Piotrs Viečeks. Visi, kur ir šeit, aplaudē!
I see. You're cheating, you have glasses. Come on, guys. Come on. Whoops.
Trīs labākie braucēji HGK 10 gadu jubilejas driftā. Čelsīta Nāpa, Dāvid Karkošik un Piotrs Viečeks. Amerika un Polija! Tāds būtu vienestāvu sastāvs šodien.
Maybe better with exactly.
Thank you.